What time is it? It's Sampstra games time. More specifically, we're gonna play Factory Town. And in the last episode, we said that in this episode, we're gonna do railways. However, in order to make rail ties, you need to have a machine shop, which you're currently researching. So what I was thinking about is where you want to have the rail ties once we have them. And my idea is I kind of want to have them here. Instead of this conveyor belt, we're gonna have rail ties going, taking stuff from all of these and then moving further. So you want to add a new kind of like expansion here, but first I want to look at these, and as you can see we have these guys walking around quite a distance in order to be able to bring the stuff there. So what I was thinking is, what if we have created like maybe a forester here and kind of like bring the chutes through? So we could have a chute like this going this way, and then a chute going that way, and then here have a splitter. Hopefully it will work this time around. And we're gonna place a building, a forester, kind of in here. It does have some trees and range, so that's good. We'll set this to wood, and we'll create a connection that way, and we can place a splitter onto this. Yes, it's working now. Now you guy can be removed, and you too. Well, actually, where were you taking trees from? Well, actually, I'm not against him clearing out that area, so you get your job back. It's like, thank you so much, I need the money. Feed my family. No, you don't, because you get your stuff for free. Well, actually, not for free. Well, actually, he doesn't get it for free because he does have to pay us. Ooh, that is a good point. I thought it was like, you get it for free, just be quiet. And I was like, no, I don't, I have to pay for my food. Well then, I don't know. You get to work at the forester or something. I'll give you the job back since you want it so bad. Oh, sorry. Oh wait, why can't I? Come on. Take the wood. You know what, no, sorry, you're fired again. Just work at the forester, it's gonna be fine. So that's gonna help us out with these guys. Let me pick another research while we kind of work on that. And where is my school? Here. Cool. What's next? Let's do mana purification next. Okay, so we're gonna work on this here. These guys, I think I'm gonna let them clear out this forest. I might help this guy, just giving him a bit closer so we don't have to run so much. Like, thank you so much. I'm so tired. My legs hurt. I can just stand in place now. We're almost in place. You're welcome, man. What about me? Do I still have to run? No, you don't have to run. I'll fix it for you too. Both be happy. They're like, look at that. The other guy got fired and we got easier workplace. We got a like better workplace. It's like we won. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We want to do more stuff for the... Oh, and we can see this is going much better now that we've increased the wood production. We want to do stuff like food, because all of this is going to the food market. Theoretically, we could do stuff for the general store because the rail will probably stop there too, but mostly I want to focus on the food market. So let's click on some of the people. And we're getting some grains through the flour. That's okay. We're going to leave that the way it is. We're getting some meats, but you can see we're very lowly producing this because... if you look at this, we're making beef at the moment, which only fulfills 40% of the category, so it's not going to make them happy continuously, and there's some people who don't have any meats at all. So what I want to do here is, let me pause for a second, is we're going to remove this, and we're going to do something else in the meat category. So let's remove the pasture, this grain mill, and this farm. We'll also remove that. And once the wagon brings the stuff to the food market, then we'll remove that as well. And we'll leave the potatoes. We could... Actually, why are we selling potatoes? Let's remove that too. It's not necessary. Yeah, bye-bye potatoes. Grain mill and farm towns we want to leave. We could actually increase... Well, we actually can't increase the flour production because we don't have fast enough conveyor belts for that. We need to have additional conveyor line. So we're going to leave that the way it is for now. Instead, let's focus on the stuff here. So we have some trees here that would like this guy to clear. So we're not going to remove that. So instead, we're going to start building stuff over here. We have this barn with carrots and tomatoes. Well, we kind of want to remove that, to be honest. So let's just temporarily build a barn here and create a conveyor belt that's just going to make sure that we are emptying this barn so that I can eventually remove it. And then just have this barn here. And here we're gonna place all our stuff. We gotta keep the airstone because it's not easy to get it. So we wanna make sure we don't remove that. But we could build like stuff here and there and fine. We have a lot of grain here that nobody's using. So we could be using, like, we could have a farm here. And then put stuff around this. That could work. Yeah, maybe even 2 farms. Remove some of these potatoes. That would be okay. Yeah, like these ones. Okay, so what do we wanna do? So let's look at the meat category. And we have stuff. Now we could do, originally what I wanted to do here was cooked fish, because it does 50%, it's very easy to do, but the problem here is the fact that you don't have any fish resource. You actually need to have fish. If you look at the spawn, there's no fish. But if you look at this spawn where we're getting the stuff here, there's fish here and here. So you'd have to bring the fish over from here, and I don't want to do that. So fish is not an option. So next thing was, I'm thinking really a cooked beef could be a good idea, because we get it fills the 70% of the category, and all you need is beef and some fuel. Alternatively, protein shake, but protein shake, for that you need milk, which is a little bit of a complicated. Well, I don't think we want to make that. We could also do meat stew, but we already done a stew, like a veggie stew. So I think we'll just do cooked beef. Actually, what do we need for that meat stew? Let's look at it. You would need cooked beef, potatoes, carrots, and fuel. So we do have those extra potatoes here. We could do a carrot farm. Even up here. Maybe should make meat stew. And cooked beef will do anyways. Yeah, it's easily doable. If you just do the cooked beef, it's just easily doable. So we'll do it. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna copy this kitchen. Take the kitchen and copy it. Let's start the time again. And we're gonna have the kitchen here. And eventually we can have another one next to it once this barn moves away, I guess. You're going to be set to meat stew. You're going to need 1 meat every 6 seconds, 1 potato, and 1 carrots. Now we know that 1 farm of this type is enough for 2. So yeah, so we're going to have 1 more kitchen instead of the barn as soon as this is done. So I need, actually I'm not going to place a grabber. I'm just going to place a secondary conveyor belt this way. And we'll hopefully get rid of all of this. That's good. So the second kitchen will be here, so that's okay. So first of all, I need a farm. And I need a potato farm. So I'm gonna place it here. 1 step back. No, we'll keep it at the front. Let me just turn around. And we're gonna add some conveyor belts for now, just towards this farm. You should be set to potatoes. You have plenty around you, that's good. So we're getting all the potatoes towards the kitchen. Now, so we'll get that. Next thing we want to have is we want to have a farm here for the carrots. So let's build a farm. Now the movement from this farm to the kitchen is going to be a little difficult, because remember, we're going to have the tiles in between this, right? So we're going to have it at a higher level. I think we're going to do maybe 3 high. 1, 2, 3 high. 1, 2, 3 high. 1, 2, 3 high. And we're gonna do a conveyor belt. That. No, let me actually undo that. We're gonna build wooden arches here. And that will hopefully be high enough. I wanna kind of try it and we'll see. Build one here, and then we can turn this around. And we'll set this to carrots. Oops. So we're getting all of that, and we can like have an additional higher level for the second kitchen or through there. It doesn't matter, that's fine. So we're giving this carrots and potatoes. Were you not sending any out? Oh, we're missing a grabber, of course. Probably missing a grabber on the other one as well. Grabber, and you also need a grabber. Go. So we're getting carrots and we're getting potatoes. Now, next thing we need is the meat stew. So for that we need cooked beef. Yeah, so we're gonna need a secondary kitchen. It's gonna be, where is it gonna be? Well, the potatoes we're gonna run from the bottom to the second kitchen, so then this should be higher up. Let's build it this way. And your job is to make cooked beef from regular beef. 1 every 5 seconds. We need one every 6 seconds, but we're gonna have 2 kitchens, so we're gonna have to copy this and have a secondary one there. Also make cooked beef. And you're gonna need fuel, which we'll deal with later. So first we're gonna do 1 too high and 1 too high. And let me run the conveyor belts for the potatoes already. We're not gonna turn it in because we don't want to fill the barn. We want to make sure we start working on that. Hopefully it will be able to move under it. So let's place a grabber like that and place a grabber. Go, go. Good. So this is for the cooked beef, and then this is going to be connected to the other one. That's fine. Now, next, you need 1 beef every 5 seconds, and you need fuel. And I'm thinking about using the fuel as fertilizer. Maybe we also want to use these trees here. Maybe a forester later, but for now we're just going to use that. So let's actually build a chute like that. And we could have... Yeah, the fertilizer is going to go to this kitchen and the wood is going to go to this kitchen. So let's get a worker. Come on, man. It's the same worker who was like there. It's like, see, you can calm down. I gave you your job again. Like, thank you, I have money again. Can provide for my family. It's still, I have given you the stuff for free while I didn't have a job. Like, calm down, man. It wasn't the end of the world. It's just like, no, I want to work for my money. Okay, I just gave you a job. Just relax, man. Everything is good. I don't know why he's so upset. Like, calm down. Okay, so we gotta place a pasture. I don't know why I decided that would be a good story to tell. It's just like, that's just what we're gonna do here. So, pasture, go. You need to make beef for me. Wow, 1 beef every 10 seconds, you're very slow. And with the upgrade, it's gonna be 1 beef. Actually, if I do 2 upgrades, it's gonna be 1 beef every 7.5 seconds. And now it's gonna be 1 beef every 7 seconds or so. And you need 1 beef every 5. Well, it's still gonna be a little slow. But we'll try it this way. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so you need... So you're about every 7 seconds making beef. Oh, and you need water. No, great. So first of all, I need to place a farm. I'm gonna make... Not a farm tower, a regular farm. Well, I don't know if I can fit it in here, honestly. Farm for grain. Not for grain, okay. Make grain. Then we also need a grain mill. So we are gonna have to remove some resources, but like not too many. And also a little bit there. So let's copy this in that direction. Good. You'll be set to do beef as well. We have 1 farm. We could add a secondary farm. I don't really want to touch the airstone, so we'd have to touch some of these potatoes. Remove 3 potatoes, that's fine. So we'll just copy this. No. Remove 1 more potato. Copy this in that direction. You also make grain. Then we need a grain mill. This is really going to be hard to fit all this stuff in. Because we need to make animal feed, right? I think so. So let's go with the grain mill. Build an animal feed this way. Make animal feed. And we're gonna have a conveyor belt running through. And then the second grain mill is going to be there. Okay, and then we'll have a... Okay, we'll start with this. We're gonna have a conveyor belt going to this farm with the animal feed. And this is making 1 animal feed every 2 seconds. We need 4 every 7 seconds. We actually need 2 grain mills for 1 pasture. That is very difficult. So what if we just use all of this for 1 pasture, and the second pasture is going to be somewhere here on the side, and then going to move a little bit through the trees. We'll try that. So then we're going to have a 1, 2 things here. I'm going to place a grabber. 2 grabbers. 1 grabber this way, 1 grabber that way. And then your job it will be to have the fertilizer on you, the fertilizer, to give the fuel to the kitchen. And then your job will be to just get the beef, regular beef, go. You also need a grabber, go. And then we're gonna have a thing going this way. Oh, actually now we don't need a grabber. That's fine, just go. Okay, we have unlocked another thing, so let's set up a next research while we work on that. Do steam power. Okay, so you are working now. We need another grain mill. So we're gonna place that here. Copy. And we're gonna have that. So we're gonna have an increase. So let's do the folding blocks. 1 too high. 1 too high and a connection through. Oh, you are missing. Are you not sending any animal feed through? Oh, you need a grabber. Keep forgetting about this. Grabber. If I copy the wooden thing, it's still going through. Good. And then your job will be to go up there. Up. Then through. And then we'll just have another wooden arch and let it go in. Good. And we're gonna place a splitter down here. Splitter, go. Okay. So you also make animal feed and connect it to this thing. Now you still need water, so let me place a wooden well with the grabber. Well, it's just a regular well, it's not wooden well. With the grabber again. Grab it. Go. Good, so you are starting to make beef. Hopefully quickly. You're getting all your animal feed, then you're bringing both the fertilizer and the pasture to this. You need 1 fuel, which you're getting from the fertilizer for 1 beef, so that's perfect. So you are working, not continuously, but like almost continuously, and you're sending the beef to here. You're getting the cooked beef, and you're starting to make, you need 2 fuel. You are not getting fuel, so let me, do we want to clear this forest or not? Or do we want to have a fertilizer here, a forester here later? We might need a forester here later, but not right now. So let me just copy a person. Oh, okay. Or place a person, I guess. You take the wood from there to there. So that you can now have... Once this is a bit clear, we're gonna place a forester, but I'd like this to be much smaller. So we'll have to wait for that. This guy, once he does the trees, will have to walk this way. Yeah, you have plenty of fuel. What are you waiting for? The conveyor belt is too slow. Would it help if I create like a secondary... Actually, I don't need to worry about this because we're going to have the rails to fix that in a few moments. So, you are making... Okay, you have the stuff. So, and this is empty? Why is this not empty? How can this be filled? Oh, I did not remove the guy that was bringing the stuff to this, did I? Because... Oh no, stop man, stop. No. Okay, we'll just remove it. We have enough of stuff. It's fine. So let's remove all of this. Now, we are going to build a temporary output for this kitchen that would allow this to connect to the conveyor belt. Well, actually, it's not going to connect because it's already full. So we're going to have a temporary wagon bringing the stuff over. We have these 2 wagons, so your job will be take the veggies to and bring it to the food market, and you'll be removed. It's not going to do much right now, but I just want to make sure that this is at least doing something. And do we want to build a second kitchen production? We should probably do it later once we're going to be placing the railways, because then we'll have a lot of space because more of these trees will be gone, more of these trees will be gone. It's going to be a bit easier space-wise. So I think we're just going to leave it right now. You are waiting for your cooked beef. Okay. Are you waiting? No, you're going almost continuously. No, you are waiting for your animal feed a little bit. Yeah, because this does not have enough grain. Because the grain is waiting here to move through. So what if I place it like this way? Not really gonna help it. We could place it that way. Ah, yeah, like I said, it's not helping. Essentially. You know what? Let's just leave it for now. We're gonna start working on the rail ties, then we're gonna fix this a little bit better. Because right now it's producing stuff, it's working. That's all that matters for me right now. This still has 15 in stock. It's just waiting for the wagons, which are very slow. Maybe let's build one more wagon. Just let it go a little bit. Your job will be to take the veggies to the food market as well. We'll have 2. I'll let them work a bit. Hope they will not get stuck here. No, there's two space there, so okay, let them work. And now, how are we gonna make? First of all, we need to set on another research. So we're gonna do enchanted accessories. We're researching a little too quickly, I have to say. We aren't even like making all the stuff fast enough. This wagon, bye-bye. Okay, so what we gotta do now is we're gonna remove that grabber. That conveyor belt too. Bye-bye. Is build a machine shop so that we can figure out how to make rail tiles. So we're gonna need a lot of those. So let's build one. We're probably gonna need iron ore, coal, and stone. So let's place it maybe like there. Machine shop. If I want to make rail tile, I'm gonna need 2 iron plates, 2 planks, and 2 stone bricks. So stone bricks could be easily doable with a stone mason. Right here. Oh, and later we can place a mine here to make sure it's gonna work continuously. That would be really good. So your job will be to make stone bricks. Very easy. And we're gonna have a chute going in. Wow, is this gonna go in? I'm not quite sure. We'll have a worker. You grab the stone, put it on. Yeah, it's working. Good. So we'll have that. So we're gonna get some stone brick. We need, well, actually, it doesn't matter how fast this goes because we're just going to have a barn to which we're going to store it all in. Let's maybe make 2 barns. I want to make sure that we really have lots of rail ties, like 400. Okay, machine shop's going. Then we need planks. So we have this thing here, which is great. So we'll build, I'm going to straight up start with a forester. I think we might. We have plenty of red coins. So let's build a forester from the get-go. Have one maybe there. Put this to wood and create conveyor belts going straight through. Oh no. Sorry. So we're gonna need to either lift the terrain or build like blocks. Let's try to fix the terrain. We go like that. No, like that. Good. And we're gonna place a lumber mill that way. And then we'll have a conveyor belt going through. Good. Your job is to make planks. And then we need a grabber. Grabber. Go. Bring the wood. Okay. So now we have planks and stone. And you still need iron plates. Now iron plates, what do we need to make those? Just iron and fuel. Well, we have both here, so it's not a problem. So let's copy the forge that way. Create conveyor belts this way. Make iron plates. And later on, we're just going to add mines here. Right now, we're just going to have a person delivering the coal. And then we're going to have a couple of chutes. And another person delivering the iron ore. Okay, so we're working on that, and we should be starting to get some. Oh no, I messed it. Okay, so we're getting the iron plates this way, and yeah, now we're starting to make our first rail ties. So I'm gonna bring them over to here and to there, and we're getting 2 rail ties. I'm gonna need to have lots more for that. But you know what I want to do, like after we do the railways, I actually want to build like mines, and for that we also need rail tiles, because then we can have this very well set up. Like we can have a mine here for this iron deposit for these things, and another mine for coal and for stone and for this, and just have a really good setup here. What are we making here, by the way? Is it reinforced? Yeah, reinforced plank. Why are you so slow? You don't have nail. You don't have nails. And you are so slow because you're not getting your iron fast enough. So let's add a thing. I want to just bring it there. We could add additional person to help. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!